Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Ballpark. But he straight.
So striding in, Miguel Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Crone is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Trying to hold the lead. Victor Martinez
loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. And if you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
That's all about picking up your teammate there. The guy before him pops up and can't get the run home, so he's up there saying, hey, don't worry, I got it. He knocks in the 2-out RBI.
Matt Shoemaker is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Shoemaker.
J.D. Martinez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Justin Upton steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Now the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Calhoun. Still going back. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. And the runner from second is in to score. And he is in there.
Well, with 2 away, that means everybody's off on contact, and that's going to pay off big here. I'll tell you what, though, it almost didn't matter because this is nearly a grand slam. But it winds up kicking off the wall instead, and he's going to wind up pulling into second base with a huge 3-run double.
Nick Castellanos is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
And now here 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
And that misses 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. James McCann digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 5 innings. Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons with you in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Well, you mentioned pitching to Trout low in the zone. It's become fairly well known if you're going to do it, you better do it on the first pitch.
Yeah, no question, because he's famous for taking the first pitch in almost every at-bat. But I don't think I'd test him, Matty. He's scary at all times with a bat in his hand.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. And he is in there. Sanchez pauses. Here's the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And how about way back in 2001, Albert's rookie season? His coming out party was insane. He hit .329, 37 homers, and 130 runs batted in.
Jeez. I mean, he's been a superstar from the moment he stepped foot in the big leagues, no doubt about it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get one back with the sac fly, as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
High pop-up. Castellanos is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 2.
A good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Andrelton Simmons will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, number
39 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
I think here they'd be happy to get 6 strong out of him and call it an afternoon.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a throw over, and the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castellanos is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Tigers lead this one 5-3. Jose Iglesias will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
And he's probably thinking if they just could have left that starter in a little bit longer. And he was 2 for 2 against him. Not so fortunate against his successor.
Ian Kinsler is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Got him.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. And whatever he's thrown, it's working up there.
Cameron Maben stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys. Then he's got himself his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Miguel Cabrera will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
He's set and the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a soft liner. Foul. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. 7th inning coming up. Detroit is out in front 5-3. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Alex Wilson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Jet Peer.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Cliff Pennington will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and 2. Here it comes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Yunel Escobar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Martinez. And that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back for more from Detroit after this. Corey Rasmus will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Corey Rasmus.
Victor Martinez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And that misses, ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
The right fielder, number 28.
J.D. Martinez will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a two-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, he can't rein it in. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin.
Into the box, Justin Upton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, that's how you neutralize a leadoff walk. He settles down, gets his focus back, and delivers back-to-back strikeouts.
Nick Castellanos stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on Show Track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
James McCann gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And once he's seen that you've got a little loop in your swing, he won't be afraid to throw that pitch in a spot like this.
Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Hard liner to center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Mark Lowe will take over to start inning number 8. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Into the seats, 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. 8th inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. Albert Pujols gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
C.J. Cron will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
In there, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Got a lot of it out to deep left. Upton racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. Still a 2-run. Cam Bedrosian is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Striding into the box, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
That's wide, 2-0. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Ian Kinsler ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. And you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. That's inside. 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Two-one, here it is. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Center fielder number 4, Cameron Maben.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the center fielder Cameron Maben. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running, and turns out they were right.
One 0 count. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there, and it remains 5-3. Francisco Rodriguez is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 57, Francisco Rodriguez.
Andrelton Simmons will be the man trying to start the rally in the ninth against K-Rod.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. One and one, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Number 39.
Number 39 will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Now, let's take a while to get used to, believe me.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Martinez is there. 2 down.
Yeah, and I remember all too well. Some days are just kind of like this. He's hit the ball hard a few times this afternoon, but once again, he's going to come up empty.
Standing in now, Jet Bandy, as he'll look at a fat. Two and 0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 5-3. So long from Motown.
6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Phil Hughes, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a